So whenever you find that moment with your family, you're cherishing that. Whenever you find that moment with your whatever you're doing, a particular meeting, you cherish. I've spent 14 years in this industry, all the way from when I graduated from LUMS to the point where I'm the Vice President of Global Business Development at Confiz. And it's been a journey of self-exploration and then always aspiring to use everything that we've built and making an impact with the people. It's a set of personality, a combination of everything I've learned as a software engineer, my tech background and all. But more importantly, I realized one big thing. There's no such thing as sales in services business. In everything we do, it's all about finding the opportunities to build business. And because you yourself have built it, you've seen it hardcore by yourself, you're the best person to actually go talk about it if you just have the confidence and the belief to actually do it. And that's just been my transformation from being a hardcore software engineer to being where I am today. Perception has been the biggest challenge. I can point to a small company who's 15 people when I joined Confiz, and now it's booming to around 500 people, working with some of the biggest customers in the world, and have a huge impact in the industry. You can just imagine how many challenges, but the biggest one is the perception. I remember very clearly we were sitting right here in our Lahore office, and something came up. We had to deliver some kind of a driver, and we had no access to the hardware. It reminded me of my days back in LUMS when we used to be in the lab working 30 hours at a stretch. And we took a couple of engineers and we were able to build out that driver. We were able to roll it out within 2 days, and it worked. And that completely told me how if we are able to project this image, this passion, this commitment, this talent at the right stage, we can do wonders. Just working across a certain initiatives and working certain relationships. You know how it is. You're making cold calls. You're trying everything. You're reaching out to people. You're getting nothing out of it. So now you disrupt. You disrupt this entire process. You think completely differently, and that thought is the reason why we are where we are today. One area to overcome was to tie yourself up with a huge tech company or a huge tech ecosystem. We did that really successfully. So, and once I was able to overcome that perception barrier, the next thing was to really go after it. We're at a point now, I feel everything that I had in mind for 5 years or 10 years, it feels so good that we're almost there. We're really close to it, and when I look back and see, it's still a start. Everything I've learned, actually most of it, has been either inspired by movies or TV shows. Every big meeting I ever go to, just before going to that meeting, I either watch Lincoln or I watch something from Mad Men. Would you believe it? You see a lot of characters, right? A lot of characters shaping up and talking about different things. So if you think about it, you're really just understanding the mindset of a lot of different people. Every services organization I meet with or talk to, there's always the same chain of thought. You have inside sales, you have a structure of sales concept of a sales team, and then a post-sales team, a marketing team, and all that. But that's all gone. If it was up to me, I would probably let go of all of that and replace that with business development unit only, with the pure and simple vision of creating that 3-year plan. Where do we look like? Relationship management comes in it, account management comes into it, based on your skill set. That's what we should focus on only. And that's beyond markets, that's beyond. So they should worry about relationships, perception management. I know a lot of people talk about work-life balance, but I think about it as just one life. It's a lifestyle, right? So if we start thinking about it as a lifestyle, everything falls into place. Your travel is a life, is forms a part of it as well. So, and that honestly has been a huge challenge for me, but also an opportunity to spend more time. Whenever you find that that moment with your family, you're cherishing that. Whenever you find that moment with your whatever you're doing, a particular meeting, you cherish that. That's why I kind of call this my two love affairs. It's a bad term to use, but it is what it is.